Most everyone knows what Instagram is. If you're watching this video, you're on the internet, meaning you most likely know what Instagram is, which means that you know that platform has a lot of problems. One of them is originality. The most used functions on the platform wasn't even created by the platform itself. You got stories, that shit was from Snapchat. And you got reels, that shit is just TikTok. It's just TikTok without the culture of the community. And the way reels has been implemented has created some of the biggest problems for the user of the app, for the fucking viewer of the content, because holy fuck, the way they implemented their TikTok clone is so shitty. And there's two places you can find reels. You can find them in the Reels For You page. It's just like another section on Instagram. You push that button, you can endlessly swipe to your fucking heart's delight. But there's also another part that they put it in. They put it in the home feed. The home feed, which is where you got the motherfuckers that you're following and shit. The motherfuckers that you like, your wife, your friends' wives, your children, whatever the hell, like the people that's in your life that you want to see the pictures of, whatever, the celebrities, whatever, like whatever it is that you want to see, it's all right there. Except now you can't see that shit because they put suggested reels from motherfuckers that you do not follow. Like, it'd be one thing if they just put reels from the people you follow, but they don't do that. They put reels from everyone, which pretty much just turns your home feed into another Reels For You page, which kind of fucks up the user experience. Like, they stomped on the original functionality of the app. That doesn't make any sense. And I get it, you have to evolve. You can't be stuck in your ways. You have to grow, change with the times, whatever the hell. But this is not how you go about that. And also, it's a lot easier to get motherfuckers to stay on your app for longer periods of time if you give them an endless content scroll, which you couldn't really do with the original homepage. And also, it's a lot easier to get ad revenue on videos rather than it is photos. So I completely get why Instagram has implemented this reel system. And honestly, you know, fuck it, why not? If you want to have your little short form, whatever the hell, just go do it. You run wild, Instagram, but why is you fucking over the original function of the app? The reason they implemented reels is a very similar reason why they changed from the chronological timeline to an algorithm-based timeline. It's the same shit. Because if it's in chronological order, you swipe through for the day and you get through all the posts. It's like, oh, well, I don't need to be on Instagram no more, and you get off the app. But if you have an algorithm-based feed, now you could be on there for a lot longer. I understand why they make these changes. It's so they can get motherfuckers on their app for literally as much time as possible. It just sucks. The way they do it sucks. It's stupid and it's dumb, and they don't give a fuck about the user. They just give a fuck about their metrics. And I feel like that's the main problems from the consumer side. But as soon as you try and be a creator on the app, or do anything, like post anything, oh fuck, God forbid you do that, because oh, it gets a lot worse. But in the way Instagram has implemented reels, if you're anything other than a motherfucker who's uploading reels, you're fucked. So if you're a photographer, if you're an artist, if you're a model, anything that's a creative medium that works better in a photo than a video, you are absolutely fucked. You is absolutely fucked. They don't give a fuck about you. So anyone who is using that to promote their business, to grow their brand, anything like that, you better be able to turn that shit into a short form video, because if not, you're most likely not going to be able to grow on the platform. And even if you did have an audience already, that shit is most likely going to get a fraction of the views and a fraction of the likes that it used to get. So that sucks. I'm sorry. What is it like to be a content creator on Instagram if you're fucking uploading reels? I have some expertise in this area. I was making short form like skits and shit, like little funny little videos or whatever the fuck, and I was growing. I was getting like 1.5k to 1k followers a day. I almost had 50k, and then that shit got banned, but I'll get into that later. But motherfuckers liked my videos. I was growing fast, and here's the thing: if people give a semblance of a fuck about the shit you upload, you is going to stardom. Like, their Instagram is really pushing reels to the umpteenth degree. So if you have a semblance of entertainment at all, they will push you to high heavens. And that's a good thing if you're posting short form content on that platform. But like I said, it fucks over everyone who ain't doing that. Now, something else Instagram has done to incentivize motherfuckers to upload reels is they've implemented a monetization system called the bonus system, whatever the fuck it's actually legitimately called. It's like a bonus. It's called the bonus system or some shit. And what this does is it allows motherfuckers who upload reels to make money, to make a little bit of moolah, to fucking get some extra money to pay rent. And the way it works is after you've been uploading some reels, you'll get a notification when you open up Instagram. It's like, oh, you've been selected to like try like the Reels bonus system, and you just like accept it, whatever the hell. And pretty much what this bonus system is it operates over the period of 1 month. It's a 1 month period, and it will tell you the max amount of money you can make in that month and the amount of views you have to get in order to receive that amount of money. Typically, the starting level is $1,200. For like 11 million views. And the way they decide how much a view is worth is it's scaled. So it's really easy to get that first $100, but it's a lot harder to get that $1,200. So you can get like the first $100 with only like maybe 100,000 views. I don't know the exact number, but it's not a huge number to achieve. But there's some obvious problems with this system. There's a hard cap. So if you receive more than 11 million views, you ain't getting more money. Like they said, fuck you. And secondly, your reel is only monetized for that month-long period. So that means if your pay period starts on like January 1st and you upload a reel right then, right, it'll only make money for that month. But then also at the end of the month, let's say it's like January 31st, that video that you upload that day is only gonna get money for that day. After that, it's not getting no money. That's a bad system. That's fucking stupid. Whatever, let's just say you're uploading reels, you're growing, you're getting the money, whatever the fuck. Now you gotta also deal with community guidelines, and oh my God, let me tell you, Instagram community guidelines is, God, you're not gonna know what the fuck's going on with that. The best way to sum up how a community guideline works on Instagram is vibes. If they don't fuck with your vibe, I'm sorry, you're out of there. You're gone. Your video's fucking boop, poof from existence. And God forbid you is of a group that experiences bigotry. Like, let's say, for example, hypothetically, you're a trans woman on this platform. I don't know who the fuck I could be talking about in this instance. Let's say you're a trans person on this platform, and there's a lot of trans folk who sees your videos, and they, because they're just hateful people, just report your videos, mass report your videos, and then your video will most likely get taken down for no fucking reason. It's woo, God, yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. And once that video is taken down, that shit's never come back, because you can request a review, but I'm convinced no person actually looks at that. No human being looks at that. It's just like 13 rats in a trench coat or some shit that looks at it. It's like, yeah, I'm sure that was actually hateful, because they don't look over it. Nah, that's just not coming back. Here's some examples of community guideline strikes that I received. So I commented, they are men, I don't want them. You know what that's a reference to? The fact that I'm a lesbian, the fact that I'm into women, that I'm not into men, that's what that's a reference to. They said that was hate speech. And then when I requested a review, they was like, nah, that's definitely hate speech. I posted this picture on Instagram. It's a cute little selfie. It's cute, shows all my tattoos. It's really charming. Yeah, they took that one down for hate speech too. There's nothing in that photo that would be hate speech. Well, the only thing I can guess is I used the word cunt in the caption. But cunt's not a slur. It's not anything of that nature. So I, again, don't know why they would take that one down. This screenshot here is of a video that I made where I was joking about lesbian relationships. And I think the punchline was, I hate gay people, which, yeah, without any nuance, that would be hate speech. But I feel like if a human being looks at that and watches that and says, oh yeah, that is hate speech, they're stupid or dumb or what, because are you serious? Is you serious? Come on. Also, you know how like Liz Truss got pushed out of the prime minister position, whatever the hell? Well, I posted something about her, and I called her a cunt. I called her a cunt. And maybe that was a bit rude of me. Maybe that didn't have the decorum. Instagram looks up, oh my God, I got to my throat. But that was hate speech as well. So God forbid, whatever you do, do not use the word cunt on Instagram. They hate that word. So yeah, it's just, they don't really care. Oh, but you know what happens once you have those strikes? They'll just take away your monetization. So all the money you was making, it doesn't matter if you made $1,000 that month. Yeah, you don't get that. You don't get that. And you can't make any money after that. And you can't dispute that either. You can't do that. And let's say you make a ticket because you're like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. So you make a ticket in the app to report the problem. And then Instagram emails you and it's like, yo, can you provide like a little bit more context, a little bit more information so we can help you? And then you do that. Like I sent those screenshots that I showed. I sent an email explaining like what exactly was going on, the context of those, why I felt like it was unjustified. I did all of that. And the response I received was, thank you for contacting us to understand your monetization status. Anytime you go to settings, it was an automated response that did not address any of the things that I said in the fucking email. So yeah, God forbid you have to deal with Instagram support, because that shit is the worst ever. Like I said, once again, I am thoroughly convinced that every single employee at Instagram is just 13 rats in a trench coat, because what the hell? That's not a human response. That's nope, not at all. Oh yeah, but the same day I got that email from Joel, I got banned. For my account got banned. That shit got nuked. It's gone. There was no additional violations. It was still the same amount from when they just took my monetization. So I don't know what made them decide to say, oh, we just need to take an extra step when I hadn't done nothing even more than what, like that. What? But once I got banned, this little appeal screen popped up, and all I said I had to do was put in my phone number, and then it was gonna text me a verification code that I would put in. Simple, easy. I request the code. I hit the button. I request code. Nothing happens. I'm like, okay. You know, I'll wait a minute, wait for it to send. Nothing happens. So I hit it again. Nothing happens. I hit it another time. Nothing happens. I go in, I re-input my number just to make sure it's correct. I go in, I put my phone number again a second time just to make sure that my number is correct. I request the code. Nothing happens. So then I hit the request another code, and then it says, you requested too many SMS messages. Wait 24 hours. So I'm like, okay, that's dumb as hell. Maybe their system just glitched out today. I'll try tomorrow. But then I try 24 hours later, that red text pops up again. I'm confused. Because I didn't request any more SMS messages. Why is it saying I've requested too many? So I waited another day, and I hit the button, and red text still popped up. I waited another day, the red text still popped up. I waited the 4th day, and then it said it sent another one. Except it never sent it to my number. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait another day. This was 5 days. Like, I've been trying to get this account back. Also, Instagram does not got a support email. The only way you can fucking like report a problem to them like that is if you're in the app, you file a ticket in the app. But you can only file a ticket if you have an account. And guess what? I don't have an account because my shit got banned. It's a really bad system, ain't it? Yeah, so God forbid you're trans on that platform, because I'm pretty sure what happens is I got mass reported by a bunch of fucking transphobes who just didn't like me. I don't know, fucking vibing, fucking thriving, enjoying my life and not wanting to kill myself. And then Instagram was like, yeah, fuck you. I hate you. So I'm gonna try and get the account back. Hopefully I get it back. It would suck if I don't ever get that back. But this shit sucks. I use Instagram to grow my social media brand, to help like promote my YouTube, to make a little bit of extra money, all these different things. And now that shit's just gone. When I don't really think I did nothing wrong, you know? So is this video a little bit petty? A little bit. I already had this idea to make this video and talk about these problems before all this stuff happened. I already had this idea written down in my notes app on my phone. It just expedited the process of making it when I got banned, because I was like, I've got to be petty as shit now. I got some anger. That's going to make that video a lot more enjoyable to watch. So yeah, this shit sucks. Hopefully, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, leave a comment, be positive, like the video, do something, interact with this shit, make the video go viral. I don't fucking know. I don't know how this shit works. If you like this video, you're going to like that video. Have a good day.